All right, I'm gonna quickly take you guys through how I organize my truck when I'm hunting. Camping right now, actually going out to hunt in 2 weeks, so mid-September. But it's a pretty good demonstration of what it's gonna look like in a couple of weeks when I'm hunting. So open up the camper shell. Let's see how well you can see. I'll just open with my head because I still haven't gotten these things fixed. So number one, I have like my box of kitchen essentials here. So things I'm going to use often. So my jet boil, my lighters, some plates, a spoon, a couple bowls, paper towels. What else do I got in here? I got a couple of pans in here as well. So if I decide to make more of a full meal, I have an attachment for my jet boil that I can attach to the propane tank and use my pans. So I have some pans for that just in case I decide to make eggs or anything like that. Underneath is actually my food tote. So if you look in there, so if you look in there, I have a bunch of my freeze-dried meals, extra things like I have broadheads in there. I have like more of a solo burner stove in there. Plates, I've got, a lot of freeze-dried meals mostly. So that's gonna be my kind of pantry, if you will, when I'm out camping or hunting for a while. Of course, I have my smaller cooler there. That's gonna have a lot of my easy to grab essentials. So in this case, while camping, we've got eggs in there, we've got jelly, peanut butter, random drinks like coconut waters and stuff like that. When I'm hunting, it's probably gonna have more of the same. Probably some snacks that I'll take with me on the day hunts that I go out on. I'll keep in there and pull them out when I need them in the morning. So that's in the smaller cooler. And of course, once an animal's on the ground, the smaller cooler starts getting used for the animal. Got my wife's suitcase there as well, so that's taking up a little room right now. That won't be here when I'm hunting. Got my main pack, so my day pack that I'm going out hunting with is here, fully loaded, kind of ready to go, so I can easily grab and go. You can kind of see my target back there as well. When I'm set up at hunt camp, that would come out. It would be set up, at my day camp, whatever that is, and getting practice before the early mornings, late nights, or midday if I do come back for whatever reason, or if I want to verify. At that point, I'm pretty well verified. If I fall and bump my bow somewhere in the middle of the day, I'll come back and shoot a few arrows and just make sure everything's okay. And then, of course, the very back of the camper shell is going to be my large cooler. It's a 145 quart cooler from Arctic. It's going to be the big one. Obviously, if I get an elk on the ground, that's its primary purpose. I don't have anything else in there other than ice, and its whole purpose is to help me get the elk home. So between that cooler in the back, 145 quart, this cooler, 55 quart, I'm almost at 200 quarts, which is, depending on who you ask, depending on the size of the elk, it might be too small, might be just right. I'm probably gonna have to debone the elk anyway, because Arizona has some laws when bringing animals back from other states. They want it deboned. I believe that's a new rule. And I could have to verify, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. So if that is a rule, everything will be deboned and it'll definitely fit. So now I'll take you around the inside of the car. So inside of the car, kind of more of the same, the easy to grab stuff, the stuff I'm gonna use most often. So I have my wife's bottom half of her pants, converted them to shorts. Easy to grab stuff. So my toiletries kits with my toothbrush, toothpaste, razor if I feel called to shave out there, usually don't, but all that kind of essentials in here, floss, for example. I have also my wife's clothes here, but if you open up this tote, I have all of my clothing in here. So you're gonna have all of my merinos, all of my mid layers, all of my puffies, and all of that kind of stuff is in this one. So easy to grab, easy to access for me when I'm, if I do decide to change for whatever reason during the hunt. I usually keep very similar clothing on, alternate between one or two tops, one or two pants, and keep alternating between them so I don't get too smelly. Let's see, on the other side, I have my boots. I usually put my boots inside, upside down, or on the roof to dry out, depending on how sweaty they got. So that's usually on the roof. I have a bunch of protein shakes here, Jocko Milk, so that I can put them in the cooler as I go. So usually I'll put one in the night before. In the morning when I wake up, I'll have it for part of my breakfast, along with sometimes like some kind of oat bar, snacks, or something like that. Dude wipes in every door. Essentials, take my morning baths. Tripod is on the ground over there. This particular hunt that I'm going on, I might not use my tripod very much, but I do have it on the ground inside the car. And as of right now, I have my arrows, my quiver in the back seat. Obviously, that's going to be on my bow when I actually start hunting. When I in the evenings when I'm not hunting, the bow is going to go in the car or under the truck, just to protect it from the elements, protect it from any elk or anything coming into my campground and stamping around, which did happen a lot last year. So I want to be conscious of animals that are walking around amongst my campground and tent. So the bow will be kept somewhere safe, either on the roof, in the car, or under the truck. And that's what I'll be doing. I'm sorry, I don't know if you guys can hear, but the really loud campers right next to us. Really annoying. I might tell them something later if I should tell them to pipe down. Their music, that is, not talking. And that's kind of my camper setup. At least my truck camp setup when I'm out hunting. I've walked you guys through my tent setup. That's the tent I'll be using for elk this year as well. Let's see if I have anything else up front to show you. No, that's really it. I guess I kind of keep everything in those totes. I try and keep really organized. I was doing it a slightly different way, where the big cooler was like long ways like this instead of like this, and it was like super disorganized. I had to keep pulling stuff out to access something else in the back. So for example, either my kitchen tote or my smaller cooler had to be pulled out and moved to access whatever was behind it, vice versa. My wife helped me reorganize things so it's much easier. And what you see now, she's like pumping her fist over there, because we just figured that out on this trip, because she saw me pulling everything out each time I went in there. So that's going to save me some time and hassle when I'm by myself hunting. So that's my truck setup. This is going to be posted. I think I might be hunting when this is posted. So this might go live when I'm actually out hunting, my first weekend out hunting. So if that's the case, leave me a comment down here and wish me luck. Otherwise, good luck to all of you whenever you're heading out this season. Maybe you're already out, maybe you're watching this from camp, or maybe you're watching this post-season. Let me know what you think. Oh, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.